Evening, guys. How you all doing today? Let me just check the volume quickly. Right. Okay. Hopefully audio and video is running fine for you boys. Welcome to the stream. So obviously, by the title, it is our off-road bash car meet tonight, boys. So you must make sure you check the rules out on the social media and obviously build your car to the specifications. Obviously, we did put the information out last night of the winners, so everyone did. Well, I don't say everyone, I say the majority of people did vote for the off-road vehicles, so they did win last night. So make sure you bring an off-roader to this car meet tonight. Okay, so who we got? We've got AJ, we've got Craig, Char93, how you doing? Kidney, how you doing, bro? Good to see you. Hazza, Champ, how you doing, boys? Welcome to the stream. It is a friends only lobby, boys, so you should be able to get in. If you need an invite, just let us know. So Grooves Gable probably not join. Have you not got any off-roading vehicles at all then, bro? Nothing like that? Nothing that can go off-road? Even if it's just like a Jeep or something, or anything like that is pretty much off-road. Or anything that can have off-roading tyres. Yeah, like I say, boys, all it needs is literally just something that's got off-roading tyres. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. It can just be like a Jeep, like a Range Rover, or some sort of... basically anything that's off-road. There's not a thing like you have to choose something like ours. RC... freaking RC car. Typical of Hazza. Do not tell me, Hazza, that is your build for tonight. The freaking RC car. I don't think I do, mate. Yeah, rally cars fine, mate. Rally cars are off-roading cars. If you want to bring a rally car, you're more than welcome to. You've got the Bravado Rat Truck, not upgraded. The Bravado Rat Truck, does that have off-roading tyres? If it does, then that's more than fine. Hazza, you're telling me you brought the RC car, yeah? Well, anyway, so it is off-roading tonight. If you guys want to do a step further, you can create an off-roading outfit. Me and Tinks have gone for our off-road outfits to suit the stream tonight. So yeah, anything that's pretty much like these, or like I say, if you can't afford anything expensive, just grab something that can go off-road. Okay, so starting off with Tinks. So Tinks has gone for the 6-wheeled off-roading Jeep. I think this is the Benefactor. I think this is one of the Benefactors. So this is obviously based on one of the Mercedes. So she's got the... is that the Crew Red you got on it? So the Crew Red with a... what is that, a dark grey? Or almost like a black? Yeah. Black. Is it like a chrome? Has it got like a chrome on it, or is it metallic? Okay, metallic black with black flip. It's got the spare tyre on the bonnet. So we've got the fog lights on the top. Now, we were talking about this earlier on. I think these fog lights are just purely cosmetic. I don't think they work, which is a bit of a shame. And we have got the tow bar on the front with a winch. Got the proper fog lights on the actual bumper there and the grille. So this does come with the exposed springs, as you can see from front and back. You can see all 6 springs and shocks there. Big chunky terrain tyres. Interior, she's got it in full leather black. See the standard interior there. These, yeah, you can't customise the interior on these. They're quite standard. Obviously, round to the rear, the little flap comes down from the pickup back end, so you can fit, I think, 2 in the back of this. So it does count quite well, because you can get, I think you can get up to 6 people in this vehicle, which is always handy. The exhaust system on this, I do believe, is... oh, it's there, I can see. So the exhaust system's just tucked underneath the back, where the back rear seats are, it's literally just under that little bar there. You can just about see the tailpipes there. You've got a bit more of the underneath the car there as well. And then coming around to the front, these are V8s, obviously Mercedes, so they've got quite a bit of power. I know these are quite heavy as well. Craig, you should be able to join, bro. It's a friends only session, mate. If you can't, I'll drop you an invite anyway. But anyone who's trying to get in, it is a friends only lobby, so yeah, you shouldn't have too much issue getting in. I can just about make it out. Yeah, it's like is it like a red or a pink neon? Yeah, it's probably, you can't really tell with this broad daylight. Have I missed anything? I'll go around to the driver's side quickly. How awesome it is. So yeah, as you can see the dash there and the steering wheel, all fairly standard. I mean, does wheel type in off-road count? Yes. So as long as it's got off-road tyres, your vehicle must come with off-road tyres, otherwise it's technically not an off-road car. Okay, so yeah, that is Tinks' Benefactor V8 Mercedes G-Wagon thing with 6 wheels. I think this is based on the G-Wagon, it's just the extended one. So when you look at a G-Wagon normally, obviously it'd just be the 4, but the extra 2 wheels at the back. I've gone for the trophy truck, so I do believe I brought this in a car meet before. It was quite a while back. I think this is when we used to do the car meets at the LS Customs, but I do really think this is possibly one of the best off-roaders on the game. It definitely comes in line with the Brawler. They're really, really nice looking vehicles. They sound really nice. They're very, very good at handling and gripping. So if you are planning on racing them, they are really good. So like I say, you've got the red bumper on the front there with the fog lights. I've gone for the Flame Western livery. The wheels on this are actually standard, so if you change the wheels on this, you actually get smaller tyres. So if you do want the really big chunky tyres on this vehicle, just keep the stock ones. They're the biggest ones you can get. Interior, obviously this is completely stripped out, so you can see we've got the carbon fibre bucket seats, got the racing dashboard in carbon fibre as well, we've got the steering wheel dash. Actually, I think that's one of those detachable steering wheels as well. So yeah, we've got the detachable steering wheel with the paddle shift, and we've also got the quick shifter in the middle there as well. Coming around to the rear, we've got the spare due tyres, so I think they sit on like a little rack with the green cables. Where is the exhaust on this? I cannot remember where the exhaust. Are they round the front? Let me just have a look, see where the exhaust is on this, because I don't want to get in AJ's. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, there they are. There they are. Okay, so the exhausts on this are actually below the door. So you can just see them chrome there, just sat along the door bit. Yeah, I don't know if I can show the engine on this. Is it going to let me show the engine? So we get a shot of the engine there, so you can see the engine there. Just about. I don't particularly know the size of the engine. Not too sure what's in this. It looks a little bit small for a V8. But yeah, I doubt these would have V8s in because they're obviously really quick and nippy. They don't want to have too much weight. But yeah, so that is the trophy truck I've decided to bring tonight. So that is that one. Up next we've got AJ. So AJ's gone for what looks like some sort of Jeep. So we've got the big chunky black tyres on here. We've got the side step there as well. Passenger side. So once again, obviously a lot of the off-roading vehicles are fairly standard interior. You're not really going to be able to do much. As I did show with Tinks' as well, AJ's is pretty similar with this standard dash and seats. My one, as I did say, you can customise the interior quite a lot in that, which is quite a nice touch. If you guys are sending messages in chat, Tinks will respond to you while I'm doing the quick show of the cars. So if you do need to ask any questions, I'm not ignoring you. It's purely because I'm just doing the rundown of the cars. So just make sure if you do want to have any questions answered, just mention Tinks in the chat and she will get back to you. Coming around to the rear, so obviously these are only 3 doors. You can't access the back itself. We've got a tiny little flap that comes down here, which is obviously for storage. Not going to have much room of storage in there because the actual back tyres are sort of filling up half the boot area. The exhaust itself, so you can just about see, I think it's got 2 exhaust tips there pointing down. You've got 2 exhausts. Round to the driver's side, obviously you've got the fairly standard dash. Not really much else to say there. Standard black door cards. They do come with big chunky wing mirrors, which is nice to see. Quite unique looking wing mirrors actually. Big square ones. So I think he has it in a metallic black and red. It's a nice black and red livery he's got there. And then obviously the engine itself in like a nice white and silver. I'm going to say this is possibly a V8 in this one. It does look big enough to hold one. So yeah, that is AJ's. I have no idea what model this is, bro, or what it's based on, but yeah, I'm just going to go by it. Just call it a Jeep for now, because to me it does look like a Jeep. But yeah, that is AJ's. Up next, oh no, we've got Hazard's. So we've got, how many we've got in the club at the moment? We've got 6 of us at the moment. Okay, so up next we've got Hazard's. Hazard has gone for interesting. So I think this is the one that AJ brought a while back. Is this the one that I called the Warthog, AJ? And this is the one that I thought was based on the Warthog. But anyway, so yes, has gone for a interesting colour coordination there. Silver and blue. That really goes well together, Hazard. I love the colour, the combination of those 2 colours. The bonnet itself, you've got a really nice vented bonnet. The top, you've got like a, what looks like a LED fog lights at the top there. He's actually got stacked exhausts in chrome, which obviously you can see bare on the sides there. And you've got a good shot of obviously his interior. Hazard's obviously got another vehicle that has the customised interior. So you've actually got 4 bucket seats for the passengers and the driver. It comes with the, what looks like he's got a NOS NOS kit in the middle. The doors itself look more like bloody railings from a fence. We've got the titanium pedal set. We've got the removable steering wheel, a bit like mine, with the paddle shift. We've got the carbon dash. You can see there, he's got a nice carbon dash. I think that's it for the interior. The engine, you can just about poke over there to see the engine. I think he has got a V8 in that as well. It's actually got a cone filter, air filter in red there as well, you can see on the end. Rear of it, it's got the 2 back tyres, a bit like mine as well, so it's got them on in his boot. The boot itself does come down a bit as well. The tyres themselves, are these the aftermarket tyres, Hazard, or are they standard? To me, they look like aftermarket, maybe. We've also got yellow coil springs, front and back. I don't think I've missed anything around the rear end. But yeah, so that's the rear side, and obviously the passenger side as well. Oh, and also you can see he's got a quick shifter. He's got the quick shifter there as well. So yeah, on the wing mirrors as well. We've got the wing mirrors on the sides there as well. So that is Hazard's. Is that? I'm not too sure what name this is, Hazard. But yeah, that's possibly the Warthog. It's a Nissan Patrol. Okay, so AJ's is the Nissan Patrol. Right, gotcha. Okay, let me just catch up on chat quickly before I go on to Shamps one. We have got a Bath in chat as well. Welcome to Streaming Bath. Right, so not Shamps, sorry, Craig's. I'm getting confused here. Okay, so Craig's gone for. So this is obviously a quick build from Craig because he was obviously unaware about the car meet itself. So Craig has gone for the Jag. I think this is a Jag Bullers. I think you brought this one in a previous stream, didn't you, Craig? The paint job itself I recognise. So obviously he's gone for an off-roading spec on this one. So he's got the big chunky off-roading tyres, black splitter on the front there as well. The livery, really nice colour coordination with the blue, white and red. The interior, we've got a nice red and white as well. I think they're leather interiors. Round to the back, you can see as well. He has got bucket seats on them, which is nice. Red and white door cards, really, really nice. The black alloy wheels with the off-roading tyres, they actually look really good, Craig. They really suit that car. Personally, if that was my vehicle, I'd actually keep them on the car because it really does look good. We've got the carbon fins on the side there. We've got the dual chrome exhaust tips there as well, and we've got the black diffuser, blue number plate on the carbon spoiler, and I think lightly smoked windows, possibly. Yeah, I think that is a pretty nice looking Jag with the off-road tyres. It's really, really smart. Yeah, I would. I'd keep them on, mate. Them off-road tyres actually really make the car. Okay, does anyone else need an invite? It's just, I think it's just Champ we're waiting on. Where's Champ? Has he not pulled up yet? Okay, Champ's on his way down. Wait, is it a friend? Yeah, it's a friends only lobby, bro. Light smoked windows. Yeah, like Tink said, bro, if it's a friends only lobby, you don't need invites. The only time you need invites to a lobby is if it's public or an invite only session. Right, is anybody else actually online? I think it's going to be another quiet Friday. One thing I noticed last week is the Mondays and the Saturdays seem to be quite a bit more busy, whereas the Friday nights tend to be quite, they start off quite slow and then they pick up. Okay, so we're just waiting for Champ, and did Char93 say he's coming in as well? Look at your tyre smoke, suits the car. Oh, it does, bro, yeah. Nice light blue. Goes really well with it. Have you got blue neons in that? I didn't realise you got blue neons as well, so you got the blue neon kit. Nice. That was good. Yeah, I'm a come, so it's friends. Yeah, we've said 3 times, bro, it's friends only. Not sure how many times we need to say it. It is definitely friends only. Right, so obviously off-roading car meets are slightly different than normal. So what we're going to be doing once we've done the car meet is we'll be slightly changing up the game mode we do after the car meet. We are also going to be doing a couple of locations that suit the off-roading itself. So yeah, it'll be slightly different than normal, and like I say, we'll explain when we get to the next section as well. We won't be obviously heading off until Champ's pulled up, and if there's anybody else. So we should have at least 6 of us to start off with. I've just sent out a group invite to see if anybody else is on. Looking at the moment, there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of people on at all. Yeah, fairly standard at the moment. I think I did say that Bath was in chat. Bath, can you hear me? Yeah, I think, yeah, Bath is still in chat. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I do have, I don't know if you guys can see under the front there, on my vehicle, you've got yellow lights actually under the panel at the front. I've got the yellow fog lights, but I've also got a yellow underglow neon kit you can just about make out as well. Who's fighting the tree? I have no idea, but I didn't see. To answer that question, yes, it is. Hazard's got a bit of a bark with that tree. Pardon the pun. A bit of a bark with that tree. Oh, Champagnoli's pulled up. Okay, let's have a little gander at Champs. Let me just park my vehicle back up without crashing it into Tinks's. Right, Champ, let's have a look. So, Champ has brought a rally car to the party. So we're going for what looks like the Lancia Stratos. Interesting. So he's obviously gone in his classic Irish colours. I think they're in a matte. Are they matte orange and matte green? So at the front, obviously these are rear engines. We've got the exposed yellow shocks. We have got the spare tyre in the front there. We've got the classic, obviously off-road tyres for the Stratos. The interior, this is another one that's completely stripped out. It's quite low, this car, so I'm going to have to sort of back up to sort of see the interior. So it's got the red leather racing seats. They're actually bucket seats as well. Titanium floor and carbon dash. We've got the quick shifter as well. It's got the detachable steering wheel. Around the back here as well, you can see the engine. If anyone wants to put the size of the Stratos engine in chat, it would be helpful. Not quite sure the size of the engine. Obviously it's rally tuned, so you've got all the bells and whistles in there. Driver's side as well. He's also got his very important emergency stop button if he's feeling a bit like his car's going to blow up. Exhausts on this are just there, I think. Yes, he's actually got quad exhaust. Quad exhaust on this, that flame. Chrome tips as well, interesting. Got the white number plate, got the orange vents at the back. Oh, he's also got mud flaps on this as well. Nice little addition there. I think the mud flaps come standard. I don't think they're I think you can put on the car. I think they're already on there. And obviously the orange wing mirrors. Oh, and the huge fog lights at the front there as well. Not sure, I thought it was a 4-cylinder. I'll have to have a little look after I've done this. But yes, that's a good shot of Champ's Lancia Stratos. Looking good, bro. Let me have a quick look online quickly while we wait for people to jump in. I'm just going to see what the engine size of the Stratos was. Right. So what did they have? Okay, so the Lancia Stratos is a transversely mounted so it's a mid-engined. Okay, so that's interesting. So the Stratos has the Ferrari Dino 2.4 litre V6 in it. I did not know that. And if it comes with the rally version, so the Group 4 rally version can get up to about 320 horsepower. So yeah, that's interesting. So it's got the Ferrari Dino engine in it. Okay. Right, nice. The Dino was the baby engine. Yeah, the Ferrari. See, the Dino. It was weird because the Dino was a sort of grey area with the Ferraris. They didn't really count that as a traditional Ferrari. They sort of left it on the side. It's almost like if you think the ugly duckling of the family, they didn't really count it as a true Ferrari, even though they made it look like one. But it's quite interesting that they actually put it in the Stratos, which is quite cool. Right, so has anybody else pulled up? We're still all good. So we've got 6 of us at the moment, and 7 if Char managed to get. I'm just going to call him Char. Char manages to get in. Okay, bro. Okay, let me just get the rundown of what we're doing tonight. Once I can find my thing. Right. Okay, Char, have you got your vehicle ready? So when you join, we're ready to show it and then we can get on with the car meet, yeah? Because we don't want to be, obviously, waiting too long here because we're currently nearly 30 minutes in now. You're kind of far right now. Do you mean you? Hang on, I'll. Oh, you're gonna do it. Okay, Tinks is gonna send you an invite to the penthouse at the casino, so you'll be able to fast travel down. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna do some off-roading things tonight. We'll change it up a bit. We might change the manhunt up. We might see what we're gonna do with that. Because obviously these vehicles are a little bit different than the usual cars we use in manhunt. No King today. Yeah, I assume it's probably because it's the summer holidays for a lot of the a lot of the schools and the kids and the colleges and that. So that could possibly be why we've not seen much of King. I don't think King's been in for about 2 weeks now, if I remember rightly. Because I think it was AJ or someone that mentioned it a couple of streams ago. But yeah, he'll most likely reappear again soon. You know what King's like. He back and forth when he joins. Right, Grooves, did you get the invite from Tinks, yeah? She's just sent you one. Okay, so what we're going to do, once I've shown off his off-roader, I've got 2 locations we're going to do. So obviously we're going to be taking this up further up the field tonight. We're not really going to be spending much time in the city for this area. So we've got 2 areas that we're going to be going to. I will give you guys the order where we will be going eventually. So we've got the Sandy Shores airfield itself is one of the areas we're going to be going to. So when we get to the airfield, what we'll be doing along there, we'll be parking sort of along the main drag. And we're also going to be going to the Alamo Sea dry riverbed. So where the Alamo Sea sort of area is here, there's like a dry sort of riverbed along this section here. So once we've found a good area along there, we'll pull up along there as well. We're also going to do a couple of things where we're going to be climbing up a few different mountains. And we're going to be going through some of the swamp areas as well, seeing how the off-roaders get along the swamp areas. And then obviously we'll finish up the stream with possibly an off-roading version of Manhunt / Cops and Robbers, depending on sort of the numbers. So yeah, right. So let's have a look, see what Grooved has brought to the party. Okay, Groove, let's have a look what you got here. So I think you said this was the rat loader. So the rat loader itself, I do believe, I was checking this out the other day. I think the rat loader you can actually buy from the Arena War, because me and Tinks were checking this out. Yeah, so you've got the rat truck, but I don't know if that's the same one. I think that might be, is that a different vehicle, the rat truck? Can't remember. It might be the same one. So obviously Groove has gone for a nice metallic yellow. It's got the, I mean, you guys can probably tell what badge that is. That is the badge of IGN. We've got the chromed V8 here, so we've got the exposed exhaust. We've got quad pipes either side. We've got the huge chromed V8 there as well. Got some flames coming out the side. It has got the off-roading tyres on this. We've got the exposed radiator there as well. I think some sort of, not sure if that's some sort of pull bar at the front there, just below the grille. No, not IGN. That's not IGN. That looks like the IGN badge to me. I swear that's the IGN badge. You sure it's not IGN? I swear that's the logo they use. Yeah, that is IGN, bro. I've just googled it. That is the IGN badge, the red and white one. Anyway, coming to the interior. So we've got the black leather interior here as well. This does look like an automatic by the looks of it. I think the interior on this is fairly standard, like quite a lot of the cars tonight. Round to the driver's side, you can just about see the dash, maybe not so much standard. I don't know. It does look. No, I think it is standard by the looks of it. I don't think he's done modifications to that. Door cards, fairly standard. We've got the traditional rollers on these as well. Anyone who's probably over the age of 25 will see what these are and recognise them. It is IGN. I don't like IGN. Oh, that's why. Do you know what, mate? I thought I was going crazy when I looked at that, and I thought when you said that ain't IGN, I was literally just like, what? Obviously, the back end. So this is a pickup truck. You've got a lot of storage in the back end here as well. Does the boot come down at all, Groove? Does this like little flap come down? Or oh, okay. So that's interesting. Okay. It seems to have not rendered very well when the animation kicks in. I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't actually flow very well when he brings it up and down. Jesus, it looks like something out of the original PlayStation. We've got the white number plate there as well. Big chunky tyres on these, nice all-terrain tyres. So yeah, that is Groove's rat loader, rat truck. All in bright yellow and black. Looks good, bro. Done a good job there. We've also got the chrome wing mirrors to suit the car. I have an option for the hood, but there isn't a hood. Yeah, so where the bonnet would normally be, I mean, you couldn't really put a bonnet on this, to be fair, because well, look at the size of it. You just wouldn't fit one on there. Not with that design, anyway. To be honest with you, I don't think it needs one. I think it looks fine how it is. Before electric windows came out, you could buy a box with a motor that went over the winder with a switch to operate it. Bloody hell! Yeah, it's crazy how far they've gone. Like, you think cars nowadays, when you've got either the buttons to bring up the windows electronically, or even like they're going into the full-on modern ones, they're like touch sensitive and that. It's just like, it's crazy. Okay, so that is a rundown of the vehicles. So I think Grooved is the only one in the stream that's obviously not been to one of our car meets before. So Grooved, I'll give you a quick rundown of what we're doing, just so you do know and you don't have to ask us 20 questions afterwards. So listen up, make sure you've got all your ears listening. I can't remember where you said you're from, if English is your first language. If it's not your first language, I'll take my time with obviously explaining. And we've got we do have some of our viewers that do struggle with English, so if you are struggling, just let me know. Okay, so basically we're going to be heading to 2 different locations. You're from the Czech Republic, but I understand English. Okay, sweet, that's fine. I'll speak extra fast for you then, bro. Yeah. So we've got 2 locations. So each time we do a car meet, we start off, obviously, most of the time we start off in this car park, because it's quite big, especially when you've got quite a lot of people. Hazard, we don't need to know you're Japanese, mate. You don't need to keep announcing that. We respect that you're Japanese, but you don't need to keep telling us. Right. Concentrate. So we start off in the casino car park because it is quite big. If we have a big party of people, it does help because we've got quite a few bays. What we then do is go to 2 separate locations. So I have obviously explained already, we've got 2 locations already. So the first and second locations we've got the Sandy Shores airfield here. So the main drag on this airfield is where we're going to be pulling up to start off with. I'll do a quick recap of the vehicles there, and then we'll be hopping over to the Alamo Sea Dry riverbed. So we're going to find a good sort of area along here for the next part. Once we've then done that, as we will be up on this part of the area here, we've got a few locations that we're going to be starting off. So once we've completed the car meet, we're going to head down to the quarry. We're going to do a quick time trial around the quarry. We'll map out a course. I'll get my little RC car out to map out the course. We'll do a quick trial there. Once we've then done that, we're going to head down towards the swampland area. So we've got a swamps area here, which is just below the military base. We're going to have a little cruise round there. So we're going to find some hills, basically some hills, pull off some little tricks along this area down here. And then to finish the car meet off itself, we're all going to drive up to the top of Mount Chiliad. It's not a race, it's just to see if we can get everybody up there. If you do want to sort of drive together, it would be better because we can get it all on stream instead of people sort of like going up at their own pace. And then finally, once we've then done that, we should sort of be into our last hour. We will explain our final game mode from there, boys and girls, if you are present, not counting Tinks. Well, we know you're a girl, but I mean, I'm talking about if there's any other female. Well, I'm saying that. Has her on a Sunday night, possibly. I've winded him up, poor sod. First I say he's Japanese, and I say he's female. Right then, boys. So, you boys all want to hop back into your vehicles. So we're going to head down to the first location. Bit of a drive. Obviously, everyone get yourself down to Sandy Shores. If you can get yourself all along the main drag for me. We'll do a quick recap of the cars there, and then we'll move on. I don't even know why I'm hopping out. My player's just like completely confused itself. Right then, boys, let's get down there. So, like I say, if your car does get wrecked and you want to renew it, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, get yourselves down to Sandy Shores, and then we'll continue the car meet on from there. Right, so I will be going silent while I do this drive. I've just got a couple of things to sort out. I'll be back in a second. Okay, right, Sandy Shores Airfield, boys. So, if you boys want to get yourself down to here, we're going to go along this main drag area here. We're just going to park our cars down here. So they don't necessarily have to be in a line, just if you want to just park them randomly along this section here. I am going to have to quickly head back down to get Tinks' car, because I don't think it's not going to spawn it here, is it? Where is it, over here? Jesus, why has it put it so far? Oh God! What was that? Jesus. Oh, I timed that well for being trained as well. Jesus. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's there. Oh, we've also found an Easter egg as well, boys. If before we finish the stream tonight, if you guys want to see this Easter egg that me and Tinks discovered, we weren't too sure if it's been in the game before, but we oh my god, me and Tinks personally haven't seen it. So what we'll do before we finish the stream tonight, we're going to show you a quick Easter egg at the end. You guys may already know it's there, but yeah, it's a first for us when we noticed it earlier. Okay, so let's have a quick recap of the cars. Right, guys, if you do want to ask any questions of the cars, whether you're interested in any of the vehicles that's in tonight, if you're in the chat or if you're actually in the gaming bus, if you are interested in asking any questions about everyone's cars, by all means go ahead and we'll try our best to answer. If we can't answer, obviously we'll ask the owners if they do know certain things we don't know about their vehicle. So, quick recap. So we've got the trophy truck that I bought in the Western flamey orange and black. We've got Tinks' benefactor 6-wheeler, so the AMG Mercedes, what do you call it, G-Wagon. We've got Craig's Jag off-roader, which is really nice with the off-roading tyres. Really definitely recommend keeping them on that. We've got AJ's Jeep. I think he says it was a Nissan Patrol, I think, if I remember rightly, in the black and red. We've got the traditional, I was going to say trash then. We've got the traditional Lancia Stratos in the non-traditional Irish colours. We've got Hazard's epic looking Warthog thing. I love the coordination of colours on this, nice silver and blue. And obviously Groove's rat truck with the IGN badge, seems to be repping the IGN colours tonight with the yellow and black to complement it. Okay. I can wheelie my little truck for a limited amount of time. Yeah, I've seen you do that a couple of times, bro, where you can pop some wheelies. Is it the abandoned mine? No, Champ, it's not the abandoned mine. There's some fella pulling wheels. Pulling wheels? Pulling wheels? Where, bro? Do apologise about that. There's me rabbiting on and my mic's muted. Right, so what I was going to say is the stream delayed at all for you guys, or is it pretty synced up with my movements? Does this seem like an awful delay? If there is, just refresh your page, but basically we need to make sure your streams are sort of pretty much spot on to my voice. Okay, so if it's a little bit delayed for any of you, just refresh your page. That should hopefully bring it back up to speed. Okay, so what we're going to do, boys, we're going to see car-wise what this is going to be like speed-wise. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have Tinks park her vehicle down. If you boys all just stay where you are for a second, I think we'll have Tinks park her vehicle. Yeah, okay, so if you park your vehicle in line with this little orange plane just as they come off the... If you park your vehicle down here, just where see where it comes off the concrete onto the sand. Yeah? So Tinks is going to park her vehicle here. Everybody else, if you can do me a favour, if you can drive yourselves right down to the other end of the runway, I'll meet you boys down there. Tinks is just going to line you, so yeah, put it exactly where my vehicle is. I'll just move out of the way. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Tinks' vehicle as a reference to the finish line. So obviously everyone's cars is different. I don't know how well tuned they are. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick off-roading drag race. What we will do is we'll have Tinks in chat do the 3, 2, 1 countdown. So it should be a bit more accurate than me saying it in chat. So just make sure we're all roughly lined up. So before we start, what I want you all to do is I want you to put in your head the car that you think is going to win and then put it in chat before we set off. So which car out of us? You've got the Jag, you've got the Lancia Stratos, you've got Hazard's Warthog, you've got AJ's Nissan Patrol, you've got my trophy truck, and then you've got Grooved's Rat Truck. So which one do you reckon is going to be the quickest? So Shamp's gone for Hazard, Tinks has gone for Craig, AJ's gone for Shamp. Well, not me, probably Craig's. This is going to be interesting because some of these are quite quick. Some of them are four-wheel drive. I mean, Craig's got a good advantage because he's got the Jag. Now that Jag is quick. The Stratos is fairly quick, but not top-end speed. And these trophy trucks, they're fairly quick as well. But yeah. Okay, so what Tinks will do is she'll do 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as you see the word go, that is when you set off. Don't set off any earlier. So when you're ready, let's do this. Okay, we're just waiting for the countdown. How are you? Oh my god, oh, bloody engines are going to blow up. How are you? Oh, are you the only one who's called Tinks? Is anyone else called Tinks in this lobby? Alright, here we go. Was that? Yeah, I've got a feeling that was a delay. Did that guy? Yeah, it might well be because my stream's ahead. That's probably not fair. Okay, that's probably not fair. My thing shot off like a rocket. I've got a feeling you boys, you guys must be at least a second or two ahead. Right, I think I'm a bit gutted, but I might have to leave my end. It might just be you guys that have to do that instead of me, because if I'm ahead, it's not really fair. Unless I head sort of off a second after, but it's going to be quite difficult to judge it. This is why we don't do very many drag races, because when you're streaming, the sync is just so off all the time. Let's give it another go, boys. What I'll try and do is when I see go is I'll leave it to the point if I see any of you boys set off, and then I'll head off, because I think that's going to sort of be the only way we can do that. Flipping it, mate. Mine shot off like a rocket. I felt like I was in a Tesla. Right, let's, because we're going back down the other end. Right, so if you want to line yourselves up again, get your back tyres just on the edge of the concrete. Right, so let's make sure we're all good to go. So yeah, I'll try and sort of head off if I see you guys head off. I think if I see go, it's probably a second or two before you guys see it, so. Are we all here? Are we missing anybody? Hang on, are we missing anybody? No, we're not. Yeah, there's definitely a delay. Right, I've tried my best to sort of go with you boys. Oh, we've got a neck and neck going on here. We've got the Jag, we've got Hazards. I think Hazard's going to take it. We've got Champ and AJ neck and neck, and we've got... Yeah, I think you were right, boys. I think Hazard took the lead there. So I think that was Hazard, Craig, and then me. I think AJ, Champ, and Groove in last, I think. Was that right? I'll tell you something. These, they're no jokes, these trophy trucks. They are quick. They are absolutely quick. I mean, the acceleration-wise, they just bomb off the line. Okay, everyone back. Should we do another one? Should we do it from this end this time?
No.
Oh no, because there's no finish point that end, is there? Okay, right, go back to the other end, boys. We're going to do one more. We're going to do one more, and then we'll move on to the next event. How are we doing for time? So we are currently coming up to nearly 9:30, so we're nearly an hour in already. So we'll do one more drag race, see if we can get a better result. So Hazza is currently the holder at the moment. He's currently the winner. Let's see if we can beat Hazza. Right, are we all in position? All good to go? Be careful on my slow, tiny truck. I'll tell you what we'll do. Who was the two slowest in that? Who was the two slowest? It was the rat truck, and who else was the second? Who was the second slowest one? Was it Champ?
Ow, sir.
Do a reversing race. That'll take forever. Right. Okay, Grooved and Champ. What I want you boys to do is, if you put your vehicles where I am here, I think here's a fair enough thing. Right, so you boys want to line up with me here. Champ, if you want to pull yourself forward, because yeah, your cars were quite a bit slower. Right, and I think AJ's was a bit slow as well. So AJ, if you want to move yours in this block, because yours was a bit faster than Champ's. If you put yourselves in that block, that's it. If you put yourself there, bro. So just make sure we've got enough room for everybody. I'm going to put myself on the end here just so I've got enough room. So I think that'll probably be a bit fairer for the drag race, because obviously mine Hazard's and Craig's were fairly sort of in line. The rest, I think the other three, they sort of were neck and neck, apart from Groove. Groove sort of lagged a bit behind. Right, okay, ready when you are then. Here we go. Good start from AJ. I've got ahead of Hazza. AJ's in the lead, but I'm catching him. I'm reeling him in. Hazza's not getting me this time. We've got Craig coming up on the outside. Come on. Oh, this is a close one. We've got the cinematics and... Oh, I think Sticky Boy... Oh, God, what happened? Jesus. Something just exploded. I think I went up into the bloody stunt plane. It blew up. I think I might have just nabbed that from Hazza. I think Hazza and Craig were sort of neck and neck. AJ had a really, really good start there. I feel sorry for Grooved. His vehicle's not fastest, is it? We'll have a recap of that later, boys, and we'll go from there. Right, okay, let's crack on with the next thing. Okay, so we're going to head down towards the yellow one. Wheelies too much, yeah, it does. The problem is it's like a dragster vehicle, so it really does pop a wheelie. So we're going to head down. We're not doing any more racing for now, Groove. So we're going to head down towards the quarry area. So if you all want to meet down at the quarry, if you need to renew your vehicle, do it now. I'm just going to quickly refresh mine now. So yeah, get yourselves over to the quarry. What I need you boys to do is just park yourself somewhere in the quarry, and then we're going to map out a little course in the quarry, because this is going to be a time trial. So this will more rely on quickness and quickness, grip and handling more than speed. So this might have different results than the drag race we've just done. You hopping in? Right, just need to make sure that's ready. Oh god, the bloody radio keeps going. I need to turn the music off. I keep forgetting to turn it off. I think that was actually quite a good drag race there, boys. I think it was a bit more fair when we moved some of the slower vehicles up, but the like I say, the trophy trucks particularly, they are so quick on acceleration. they remind me of the Teslas. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use my RC car, because the last time I used my RC car, I couldn't get out of the RC car, and the last thing we need is it ending the stream. So what me and Tinks are going to do, if you boys want to just stay sort of out of the main part of the quarry, we're going to map out a quick course, and then we're going to do a quick time trial around the map. So what we're going to do, boys, is we're going to have this area that we're at the moment as the starting area. So if you see this section here, between these two posts, so you've got this post here and this post here, this is the starting line. So what I'm going to quickly do is, this is obviously to freehand, we've not got a specific course. So we've done this in the past. We're going to quickly do a quick map out of the course, and then we'll go from there. Do you want to hop in me, or are you staying there? Okay. Right, Tings is just going to hop in, and then we'll do the quick course. The worst thing about that is I have bad acceleration, and the stream has a 3-second delay for me. Yeah, that's the only problem with the doing the drag. That's why we don't do too many drag races, because when you're streaming it's so difficult. Okay, we're going to have a little wander down this. If you boys stay at the start, we're just going to map out this course. So I think what we'll do is we'll take this. So we'll take the first road up to the top. So then when you get up to here, you're going to follow the path to the top level. You want to make sure you stay on the top level all the way around the perimeter. Okay, so you'll come all the way around here. We're not going to make this too long, because obviously the quarry is quite big. Be careful with some of these jumps, because obviously if you go down there, you're kind of coming off the course. So just make sure you boys do stay on this top level. Once you've then done the section on the top, you're going to follow it down, go past this silver barrier, use this as an indication. The road will then lead down to here. You take a sharp left. You're then going to follow this down to here. When you get to here, it does into like a little fork. Okay, so you're going to take this right. You're going to go straight down here. You're going to jump your car right into the middle, and then you're into the middle. Okay, once you're then into the middle, is you'll get yourself back out. So you're going to come back up this pathway here, cut back down the way you came. So follow the route that you came along here, follow it all the way down to the end, and then when you get down to this section here, where this area here with this canister is, this will be the finishing line. So what we'll do is we'll have Tinks put her truck at the finishing line. So she parks her truck here in line with this canister, this container. So if you park your truck here, once we've set up. So that is the finish line, boys. And then obviously the starting line is where we are. I'm just going to take Tinks back to her truck quickly. Right, I'll give you a quick recap of the course before we start. So, so Tinks's vehicle will be, like I say, down to here. So if you cut down along this area here. So yeah, it's got the container, and then if you park sort of where them steps are. Okay, I'll do a quick rerun of the track, guys, just so you can familiarise yourself. I'm going the wrong way. If you do struggle with the track, do let me know. I've tried to make it not too long. Right, so where are we? So, okay, so the starting point is up here. So, you've got the starting point where those two posts are. So you're going to head off straight down this main road. When you come up to this dumper truck, you're going to follow the road up to the right. Follow it down round here. So you must stay on the top level. You can't cut down. No cheating going down there. If you fall down, then you've obviously got yourself back up. Be careful when you come up here, because you've got a little brow of a hill, which could then make you fall off the edge there. I've got a feeling some people probably are going to fall down there. Keep following the track round. Once you've done the top section, you'll see the barriers. So as soon as you see the barrier, that's your indication of coming down. When you then get down to the bottom, hey Slad, how you doing, bro? You've got the hard U-pin turn here, and then you've got the fork section. So when you get to the fork section, you take the right, you go as fast as you can down into the pit. As soon as you get into the pit, obviously there is dumper trucks, to be careful. You want to turn yourself back round, get yourself back up on the road, and then you're going to follow the road that you came in on. So you should still have tyre trucks to sort of guide you. Obviously this is quite a high speed bit down here. Follow it right down towards the tower and then across the line where Tinks is. Have you guys got that? Is that all in your brain now, or do you need any more assistance? So what I will be doing is I will be sat in the driver's car so you guys can get their perspective. I'll sit in each one at a time. Might have to go after this. I'm going to see and get onto Mount Chiliad. Yeah, we'll be doing Mount Chiliad after this next run. Okay, so Craig has lined his up self. So obviously what we'll do, boys, is completely random. So just line up one at a time and then we'll go from there. So Craig, I'll set a timer up and then we'll give you a run for this. Let me just find the stopwatch. Okay, so when I say 3, 2, 1, go, that'll be your cue. Is everyone familiar with the path, yeah? Hopefully all good. Right, Craig, when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's see how quickly Craig does this. So don't forget, you have got quite a few dodgy corners up here, so do take that into account. If you do go wrong on the track, I will try my best to tell you where you're going wrong. But yeah, we'll see how Craig gets on. Don't forget, this is the first attempt for everybody, so there will be mistakes. If you do want a second run, you're more than welcome to, boys. If you want to improve your time, you can take a second run. Okay, it's interesting as well to see a sort of what I should have maybe done in my truck is I should have maybe set a baseline time, and that could have been sort of like the time to beat. But like I said, I've not done it, so it's pretty pointless, really. Okay, so we're getting down to sort of the halfway point now. We've got Craig going down the barriers. He's gone into the barrier. So that's 1 minute gone already, Craig. So we've got the U-pin turn coming up. You joining us tonight, Slad, or are you just watching the stream, bro? Okay, we're into the pit. Oh, God, straight onto the dumper truck. That's another thing you need to be aware of, is there is dumper trucks down here. And getting out of here can be quite tricky. Okay, so we come out the pit. So obviously follow the way you came in. So this is sort of the fast part of the track. You're going to gun it down here basically now until the end. So you want to go full speed down here. Tower coming up on the left, and then you've got Tinks. And across the line. So that is a 147. 147 for Craig. Not a bad run, bro. You're under the 2 minutes. Alright, Slad, no worries. If you do want to join in tonight, Slad, if you could get yourself an off-road vehicle, you're more than welcome to join. Okay, next driver, if you want to get yourself positioned at the start line. Right. Okay, looks like we've got Champ up next. So realistically, Champs is Champs next. Because Champ is the only one with a rally car tonight. So we know it's not the quickest, but this is pretty much as good as you get with a rally course. So let's see how well the Stratos gets on. So Champ, if you want to back yourself up a bit, mate, if you see the two posts beside you, if you get your front end in line with them posts, that's it. Okay, so you've got 1 minute 47 to beat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it's harder than it is harder than it looks. That's the thing. It's quite unforgiving, this track. Luckily, at the moment, it's sunshine. I don't know if anybody's going to get a turn in the rain, but at the moment, it's sunshine. So at the moment, you can see, as I was saying, rally car is gripping quite well. Stratos is a nippy little thing, so it does handle very well, and obviously absolutely built for this sort of thing. So providingly Champ is clean, he should get quite a quick time here, boys. I'll try my best not to put you guys off though when you're driving, so I'll just commentate on certain sections. Okay, we should be coming up to the U-bend. Here we've got the U-bend up here. Oh, it's gone a little bit wide there, a little bit wide. So we've got the fork section. This should now take us down to the pit. Watch out for the dumper trucks. Oh, straight off to the dump truck. So you are 1 minute in, Champ. Let's see if Champ can beat Craig's time. Okay, now Champ is now heading down towards the fast section. This is where you really want to open up your car. Should see the tower in the background and Tink's on top of the container. And across the line with a rapid 1 minute and 22 seconds. Absolutely demolished Craig's time there. See what I mean though, boys? Rally cars, so that's a 1:22, so that's 20 over 20 seconds quicker. To be honest with you, Champ, you probably would have done a lot better than that if you didn't go wide on that U-bend. Okay, I am just going to turn the radio off, Hazza, because obviously copyright. So Hazza has now got to beat a 1:22. This vehicle Hazza is in is pretty decent off-road as well. I would say it's probably heavier than the Stratos, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Okay, Hazza, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if Hazza can pull one off. Remember, everything except at what turn is the jump. The jump, do you mean the pit? The big pit with the dumper trucks? If you're referring to that part, you need to go to the top side. Did get a little bit of lag there. Okay, so we're coming down to the U-bend section. So we've got the U-bend section here. So this is the fork section, turn right. This then leads down into the pit. Watch out for the dumper trucks. Oh, one of them's actually despawned, surprisingly. Okay, Hazza, you are 1 minute in. Huge lag, yeah, we just had a bit of a lag spike there. We're all good though. My lag shouldn't affect your driving because I'm not driving, so you should be all good to go. Okay, this is the fast section for Hazza. Here he goes, he's coming up to the finish line. Is he going to beat Champ's time? He has got a... Oh my god, 1:24. 2 seconds. 2 seconds from Champ's time, Hazza. You were so close. So, Champagnoli in his Stratos is still holding the lead. 1:24 for Hazza. Okay, we've got AJ up next in his Nissan Patrol. Right, here we go. Let's just reset the timer. Yeah, you are. Okay, AJ, 3, 2, 1, go. Now this particular vehicle, like I said, it's quite bulky looking, so it may struggle a little bit into some of the corners. I don't think it's going to be as nippy as Champs, but you never know. Depending on how cleanly AJ can get it around the track. See, it's staying on the top section good. Remember boys, keep yourself on the top section as long as you can. When you then come down to the bottom, you'll then get down to the barriers and then the U-bend. Realistically, if you guys can get down to the pit just before the minute, that means you're doing a good time. I'll let you guys know what time you are when you get into the pit. Okay, AJ's hitting the pit now, and that's 59 seconds. But he has just roofed it. That might cost him. That may cost him. Okay, see if he can pull this back a bit on the final sprint to the finish. Here we go, so this is where he can open up the taps. What's he going to get? What's he going to get? He is going to get a 126, AJ. So you were, I think when you roofed it, cost you those 4 seconds. I think if you hadn't have roofed that last bit, bro, you probably would have matched Champs' time. So that is a 126 for AJ. Overall, boys, good run so far. So we have got Grooved up next. Let's see how Groove can get on his amazing Lightning truck. Right, Groove, get yourself lined up with the starting line. Here we go. Give them a few seconds grace for the nighttime run. Well, it shouldn't make any difference at the nighttime. It's only when the weather changes. That's sort of... hang on, bro, go back. I've not said go. I don't know. I haven't said go, bro. Groove, go back to the finish line, bro. I've not even started the timer. He's gone off. I didn't even say go. Get yourself back to the finish line, bro. I'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown and go from there. Yeah, but it's scarier at night. Yes, because all the ghosts and ghoulies are going to jump out of you, Champ, and take your car. They're going to take your Irishness away. They're going to take your bag of skips away and your hula hoops. What will you ever do? I heard say go, yeah, but I didn't say a 3, 2, 1, Bo. 3, 2, 1 is always before go. Right, get yourself set back up. Let's do this again. Okie dokie. Let me just make sure I got that radio turned off again. Right, if you want to pull yourself forward a little bit, get yourself lined up with those 2 posts. Oh, Slad's pulled up. Slad's little rally car will be next. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's see how the rat loader gets on. I don't know, he might surprise us here, boys. He might pull off, he might beat Champs' time. Depending on how clean this run is. Stick after, could you go over the track? I wasn't there. Yeah, we'll do, bro. We'll do. Okay, remember, make sure you stay on the top side of the road. Don't cut down onto the lower sections. So follow us around to the right, that's it, nicely done. I'll let you know what time you are on when we get down to the pits. So these are the barriers then lead down to the U-turn. So the hard left here. Okay, now we should be heading up to the fort section, so you're going to follow around to the right. That's it. And then that will then take you down to the pit. Keep going as quick as you can though. You're going to lose a lot of time here. Okay, we're heading into the pit now. So we're currently 1 minute 22 seconds in. I don't think this is going to be a particularly fast time, and we've got ourselves stuck between the rocks as well. Keep going though, bro, keep going. So you're going to follow the road back out the way you came. And then this is where you're going to floor it, so go down here as fast as you can. This is where you want to make the time up. So you see the tower coming up on the left. You're going to go past there where Tinks is. And across the line. Across the line on 2 wheels. 1 minute 57 seconds. Just shy of 2 minutes. To be fair, it's a respectful time. You were under 2 minutes. So, yeah. Well, one thing we tend to say in the UK is I'd say that's a strong James May time. If anyone's familiar with Mr. James May, I think you would agree with me, but that is a strong James May time. 10 out of 10. 157. Right, Slad. Right, I'll give you a quick rerun of the track. If I grab my vehicle quickly. Captain Slow. Right, okay, Slad, listen up. So, what you're going to do then, obviously, you're going to start from here. So you're going to follow the main road up to the top. So when you get up to this top section here, you're going to take a right. That's then going to head round up to here. You must take the top road. You cannot cut down onto the lower roads. It then follows round along here. When you get to this top section here, take the right, stay on the top road. Be a little careful though, because you can easily roll it. And then you've got the hard left. You go up to this next section, you see some of the barriers. Here, whoa, my car's decided to flip. Preferably don't do what I've just done. So yeah, you're going to follow it all the way down here. This is where the U-bend is. So take a hard left there. Fork, take a right. That will then lead you down to the pit. And then when you then get down to this pit area, obviously you want to get yourself out of here as quick as you can. I'm making a right mess of this. Follow the path back up here. So you, as I said to everybody else, you're going to take the road that you came in on, which is this section here. I'm really making a mess of this. Don't worry boys, if I do a time I will do better than this. So you're going to follow the road down here. This is the fast section. Blast it down here as quick as you can, and then across the line. So that should be pretty much, yeah, the track. Once we've done Slad's turn, I'll give it a quick... Oh crap, what the hell was that? Why is there... guys, there's enemies here. Why is there enemies here?
Oh, you're in the death map.
Oh, why has he just spawned? Am I going to be attacked? Right, Slad, let's do this quickly before we get... Oh, we got a gang attack. We got a gang attack. Right, let's see if we can get Slad's timing quickly before we get attacked. Right.
Well, you just get... I'm not sure.
Because they shoot anybody. Okay, Slad, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Slad has got a rally car as well, so this should hopefully put a good time in. Let's see if Slad can match Shamp's time or not best him. I mean, if there is enemies down there, boys, kill them, because it'll give you XP. Oh, we've got a flare. Someone popped a flare. We've got a bit of a... Looks like we've got the fans in the crowd there. Oh, you just missed the right, bro. Stay up on that high path. Okay, we're coming up towards the barriers. Now we've got the hard U-turn coming up here. Follow around to the right, that's it. And then straight into the pit. Okay, we're heading into the pit at 1 minute 7 seconds. Let's see if Slad can pull back some time here. Remember, you've got to beat a 122. Champ is still holding the lead at 122. Okay, this is the fast section. This is where we open up the taps. What is Slad going to get? Slad is going to get a... Slad finishes the race with 1 minute and 30 seconds. So Champagli holds the lead at 122. Right, let's see if I can beat Champ's time in my absolute diabolical thing. Yep. Right, I'm going to hand the timer over to Tinks so I can actually focus on the race. Okay. Let me know when to go. Right, here we go. Okay. I won't be looking at any of the chat, and I won't be cheating, don't worry. 100% honest. Oh, we've got some flares. We've got some flares on the track. We've got some pretty colours, boys. Come on, trophy truck. You're called a trophy truck for a reason. Let's do this. Just got to try my best here. The only problem with these trophy trucks is if you go too fast on some of the corners, it really does flip. Okay, so we've got the barrier section coming up. Bit careful there. Down to the U-turn. Okay, down to the fault section and then into the pit. Ooh. Okay, bouncing off the truck, that's handy. Okay, get yourself back out onto the main bit. Okay, this is where I want to floor it to get the speed up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hold on, trophy truck. And across the line. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, he's only gone and done it. 1:18. 1 minute 18 seconds. Champagli, I have stole your lead, bro. Rigged. Oh, I honestly, that was 100% not rigged. That was genuinely not rigged. Right, okay. 1 minute 18. Right, boys. So we are now going to. Nah, yours don't count. Trust. Well, to be fair, you boys can't see the stopwatch, so you sort of have to sort of take our word for it. So realistically, I will give the win to Champ because obviously it's only fair doing it that way. But genuinely, that was the time. I did do an 18, but yeah, like I say, you guys can't see the timer, so I will give the win to Champ. Right, boys, so up next we are going to do the Mount Chiliad run. So if you guys need to repair your vehicles, get yourselves all fixed up now. All you need to do is set up where I am so you can get yourself your vehicles repaired. Obviously this isn't a race. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be heading over to Mount Chiliad itself together, and then we're going to sort of film the cars going from the top to the bottom. So we want to try and get as many vehicles in the camera as we can. Oh god, it's put mine and AJ's vehicle miles away. Would you like a second run now? Yeah, we can do, but the thing is we've only got just over half an hour left. And I want to make sure we get this Mount Chiliad in, and obviously we've got the Easter egg to show you boys at the end as well. Okay, right, everybody, if you want to meet up with me. Well, we've been having too much fun, the time's gone too quickly. This is the problem when you're having so much fun. Right, so remember, boys, we're going to be going in a little convoy. So, like I say, it's not a race. There's no challenge of who's getting up to the top first. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to follow the path up together in no particular order. And, yeah, see if we can get us all up there. And then what we do when we get to the top is we're all going to have a big jump off the end and then go from there. I don't know if we're going to have enough time for the cops and robbers and the manhunt tonight, so depending on the time it takes to get up there and come back down, we've still got to show you boys the Easter egg as well in the half an hour left. So but anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying our special edition tonight of the off-roading bash. We all good to go? Everyone got the vehicles? Right, okay, so let's get towards the Mountain Chiliad area that is there. Okay, let's do this. So, Mount Chiliad, I mean, it's quite a, well, I wouldn't say foggy, but you can just about make out the mountain there in the background. I won't be reading chat at the moment, Grooved. Tinks will deal with that while I'm driving. If you do need to ask any questions, just message Tinks again. Right, boys, so what we're going to do, I think the quickest way up here is we're going to take a path to the right, so ignore that waypoint I've just put down. We take a right here, because if we go left, that's going to then lead us up towards the railway bridge, which we don't want to do. We do want to start from this end. So what we need to do is we need to get down past Sandy Shores and the Alamo Sea area, because there's a pathway you can take up from bottom to top this side. Your car exploded. That's alright. We won't set off until everybody's there. Yeah. Okay, so the starting point, I don't know if you guys remember, I know Hazard will, because I think Hazard done it with us. Can't think who else was it that was with us. You remember when we were taking the go-karts at the top of the mountain that one time on one of the streams? It was near sort of the end. So the starting point is roughly where I'm heading towards now, boys. Here it is, here. Okay, so now you do need to be careful, because this whole run, from here, when you're going up, there's a lot of areas where there's rock faces that will end up knocking you off. So do be careful. We shouldn't have much trouble with these because these are quick. So what we're going to do, as you can see ahead of us, we've got the pathway that leads up in front of us. It then loops round to the left. As you then get past a section just below the hill that you can't see from here, that will then follow up straight up the top of the mountain. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we all go up there in one piece. And then, like I say, once we're all up there, we're going to find a good vantage point to jump off while in the vehicles. If you are familiar with the original San Andreas, one of the old school things a lot of the GTA players would do back then would be right at the top of the mountain and just jump straight off in the whatever vehicle you had. Okay, we're all in convoy, all pretty much good to go. I'm just waiting for Grooved by the looks of it. Have you got your car back, Grooved? So don't forget, tomorrow, boys, obviously Saturday night stream is our longest stream of the week. If you do want to join us tomorrow, it is obviously now and always on YouTube, so don't expect it to be on Twitch. Obviously, when we start our Saturday nights, we start in a public free mode. So we do the usual public stuff, a bit like what we do on a Monday. See how we get on that, and then we will head into some events, possibly some custom free mode events as well. And then we'll just work our way through the night and get the army all up there and hang off the mountain with the jetpack. Yeah, good times in the old GTA games. Might leave mid-drive because it's really late for 11 PM. It's 11 PM, okay, so you're an hour ahead, fair dues. Okay, are we all ready to go? Right then, boys. Okay, let's do this. So try and stick on the path as much as you can. Like I say, it's not a race of getting up here. As AJ's just said, it is now raining, which is typical. So we are going to lose a hell of a lot of traction. So try your best to stick to the main path. It does get a little bit dodgy when you're going up here. AJ, I think you've just jinxed us, bro. It is now peeing it down with rain. Try your best to stay on the track, guys. I'll try my best to get you guys on camera as we're going up as well. So if I do slow down, it's purely because I'm trying to get you all on camera. So yeah, keep following the path. You should have a little grey outline down here. Usually, if you do get a little bit lost, use your mini-map because you can see the path on the mini-map. If anybody does get left behind, if you start falling down the mountain, please let us know as soon as you can in chat, and then we will stop. Someone pushed me down. Right, okay, we'll pull up here for now. We'll just wait for you. So we've got Hazard and... Was it Hazard by any chance? Hazard's convenient. Oh God, Craig! Oh God, there's Craig and his Jag. His Jag. Come on, get the Jag up the hill. Someone needs to do the Clarkson Jag. Let's elongate the Jag. Let's elongate it in chat for you guys. So this is how. If anyone's unfamiliar with Jeremy Clarkson, this is how Clarkson used to say Jag. Or if you're American, you'd say Jaguar. Yeah, Craig, don't go too far ahead, bro. Yeah, that Jag is a rear-wheel drive. As you can see, the Jag is doing a lot of wheel spinning. Right, where is Hazard and Grooved? Have you boys got up here yet? Do we need to send search and rescue? In other words, Hazard. Champ, get your ambulance and your nurse kit on, mate. They need some medical assistance. Here comes Hazard. And here comes Groove. Right, we're good to go. Right then, let's do this. So let's continue on. Go on, Craig, get your Jag up there, bro. Let's see how well the Jag gets up the hill. Push the Jag up. The Jag's going to probably need it at some point. Nurse Seamus. Remember, boys, stick on the path, and if you do fall off, do let us know, and we will hold up again. Oh, he's just hit something. Oh, he's just killed a mountain lion. Craig, you murderer. You just killed it. Oh, crap. I've skimmed it, boys. Oh, the mountain lion put me off. I blame Craig. Oh, and there's his Jag. What are the odds of that? A Jaguar hitting a mountain lion. You couldn't have written that, boys. A cat killing a cat. A cat killing a cat. Oh, for God's sake. Trophy truck, behave. Right, give us a second, boys. I'll be back up. I'm blaming Craig and his cat and the rain. Come on. Right, we've got to wait anyway, boys, because Hazard and I think Groove are struggling. Are you boys struggling to get up, or Hazard, are you assisting him? Oh, crap. Slad that is not helping, bro. Right, wait until we see sight of the other two. You're turned over? Where are you, bro? Oh, I can't get the map up because my frigging brake's coming off. Let me just park it sideways, hang on. Oh, come on, trophy truck, behave! I can't even keep it... Right, okay, I'm stable, right. Okay. So Hazard's there. And Grooved is now in China. What the hell are you doing in China, bro? Did you want to go and do some arm wrestling? Is that what it is? Right, Hazard, get your backside up here, bro. Grooved, join us when you can, bro. Right, boys, we're going to continue going up. Groove, get yourself up here when you can. Let's keep going up, boys. Go, 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 up you go. Go on, Champ, move your bloody thing. That's it, climb. What doesn't help is it is still raining, so our traction is just like mega crap at the moment. I can't get up there, I'm stuck on a car. He's stuck on a car. Okay, well, we're going to start heading up there anyway. Hopefully we do get up there. Grey car push you down when you got first stuck. I think Hazard probably yeeted you, bro. Or the grey car is the. I think that might be Slad, or is it? Yeah, I think Slad's in the grey car. Okay, we are nearly there, boys. Nearly there. Biggie. And then on to the top. Lovely jubbly. And we're officially at the top of Mount Chiliad. Okay, are we all up on top? Hazard. Hazard, stop, Hazard. Oh, I think we lost Hazard. Hazard's gone. Oh no! I've just seen him. Hazard. Yeah. I think we've lost Hazard. Hazard's premature. Alright, Groove, no worries. Thanks for joining, buddy. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. Don't forget, if you do want to join us tomorrow, we will be on YouTube. First time, what's that? Here with Sally Defo. Sally Defo will try to be here for other meets. Is Sally a word for something? Moment of silence for Hazard. Yes, everybody please remove your hats. We will sing a prayer for him. I can't believe what happened to him. I'll be very surprised if you can get back up here, bro. I mean, GG if you can. Right, well, while we wait for the famous return for Hazard, let's plan our route back down. How are we doing for time? So we're now 10 past. We've got about 20 minutes left, boys. So one thing I did want to try before we head down, I don't think we're going to be able to do it in these. Spiny tyres for Hazard. Yeah. So one thing I did want to try and do is, I don't think it's possible, but you see the rooftop there, straight ahead? I was hoping what we could do is maybe get a run up and jump on it, but I don't think there's anywhere for us to get a run up. So we might have to forget that idea. I don't think we can do it from here. There's not really, if you look at the gap, there's not really enough of a run up to get up. Are you hopping back in? Yeah, see what I mean, Champ? I don't think that's going to work. So we'll have to probably bin that idea off. What about when we get down to the... I'm just going to test something down here quickly. I don't know if this is actually going to work. Is the ramp at the top? No, there's not the original ramp for the first San Andreas. It's a little bit different on this one. So you can bring your car in here, but actually it might work. The only thing is, can we get the car through this gap? No, we can't. My car's too fat. Okay, so that's probably not going to work. I was hoping what I could do is try and get it down on the platform. Okay, right, Sham, if you're in reverse, mate, we'll go back up to the top platform. Boys, if you get back up to the top platform, and then we'll find a jumping point from up there. Because I'm not going to be able to fit my vehicle there. Let's get back up onto the top platform. We need to find the highest point, and then we need to basically fling ourselves off. Hopefully I don't get this thing stuck. Right. I haven't got a clue. Okay, I think we'll use the area we've done before, because so looking up here at the moment, boys, so the original Mount Chiliad did have a ramp that you could boost off, but looking at the sections of this map, you've got this side here, sort of where we come up on, or there is the section down here. Personally, we've done this one before in the past of going this side. I think this is a steeper hill, so I think we might use this side instead of the one on the other side, because I don't think that one's as steep. So if you boys, what we'll do, if we line ourselves up, because I don't think this one's going to be as steep. Yeah, this doesn't look as steep, and there's a lot of trees. I think we'll go around to the other side, boys. So if you want to follow us around, I'm going to just hop out. And then get yourself back in. Oh, he's swinging at my car. Okay, so get yourselves lined up where we are. So make sure there's enough room for everybody. Okay, are we all together? Keep your handbrakes on, because you will start drifting. So what we'll do is we'll have Tinks do the 3, 2, 1 countdown in. So where we are at the moment, boys, where the directly below us is Paleto Bay, realistically we want to try and get ourselves down there. Okay. Wait, what, Sally? I didn't say anything near that, no. Probably wrong comment. Yeah, it come up with you saying Sally earlier on, Groove. That's why we wondered what you meant. Also, the Sasquatch upgrade, I might accidentally... Okay. Right, okay, so boys, we're going to do this. We're going to do this jump, and then before we finish the stream, we will show you the Easter egg, and then we'll wrap things up. Okay, Tinks, when you're ready, if you want to do our countdown, let's see how many we can get down here. Going to see flying cars. Yes, we are. Here we go, and away. Oh god, oh, Slad's just gone into me. Shamp's just shot past, I'm going in reverse. Bouncing off all the trees. Oh, we're caught on a tree. Oh, here comes the steep bit. Jesus. Where are the lads coming down the hill? Can I see anyone? Can I see anyone coming down the hill? I'm going in reverse. Oh, there comes Mal. Mal's just bounced off the wall. I think AJ and Shamp are still going down. We're barrel rolling. There's Mal again. We're still going though, boys. We're still going. Get some speed up. Big jump. Front flip. Come on, through the tree. And into the train yard. Oh god, that was a solid landing. Is anybody else coming down? I think AJ and Shamp made it down before me. We've got anyone else coming down from this angle? Oh, we've got someone. I think that's Hazza. Comes Hazza in style. Straight into the rock. Your car is destroyed. Right, okay. Did everybody make it? We're all back down to the bottom. Should have seen me fall down, that was so funny. Right, okay, we've got a little under 15 minutes remaining. So, we're going to head back to the city, boys. So if we all have a little cruise back to the city, and then we'll hopefully show you guys this supposable Easter egg we saw earlier. Personally, me and Tinks found it hilarious when we saw it. But yeah, so we'll all try and sort of head down towards the city area. Oh, God's getting stuck on the rock. Okay, you boys want to start coming towards where we are, or make a slow route back? So we do need to links back round to here, links down to here. We need to roughly go down to here to get down back to the city. Okay, boys, let's do this. So we'll just head back down there, and then yeah, we'll hopefully find this Easter egg before the end of the stream. Yeah, I don't know what you meant by Sally, bro. No idea. Oh god, who was that? Hazard again. I must admit, that thing to do with Hazard, I actually wish I recorded it now. Yeah, I missed it. I completely forgot I should have recorded it. So that, you know when we done the stream last week and we had those really funny bits from when we were on the pier? I would have put that on YouTube. That was so funny. Unless I can pull it and clip it, I might be able to pull it and clip it because we're on Twitch. So I might do that after the stream. That was hilarious. He literally just overshot and then just bumbled down the mountain. Yeah. Oh! Sorry, Audi. If that is an Audi, yeah, that looks like an Audi. I hope I won't be getting clips long, maybe. No, you won't be, bro. It's like I say, the thing I was talking about was Hazard when he went off the mountain. Right, so guys, when you get down into the city, once you've gone past the beach road and you get onto the motorway, you go through that. You go through the light tunnel. Once you've gone through the light tunnel, if you guys want to sort of pull up there, and then we'll get our bearings and then figure out roughly where that Easter egg is. Tell you something, boys, I don't know about you, but it's definitely a good turnout with these vehicles tonight, and I think we've had a good section of off-roading mini games tonight. I don't know about you guys, but I think they've actually turned out quite well. It's actually made a difference instead of going straight into Manhunt. I think sometimes having the variety does make it quite interesting. Are we all pretty much here? I think Hazard's the only one lagging behind at the moment. Anyone else want to know what the next one is? I'm going to vote for Luxury. So basically how our car meets work groove is the once a week on a Friday. On a Tuesday, the 3 options will be put out. So there will never be a section where we'll ask you guys to decide the choices. What we do is we'll have them chosen at random. And then when the vote then goes live on YouTube, that is then your choice to choose your favourite one. And then you've got from Tuesday to vote from Tuesday until the end of Thursday. And then at the end of Thursday, the winner gets decided. Okay, we're just going to wait for Hazard to pull up, and I think Craig, and then we'll head down to the waypoint. So yeah, basically that's how the car meets work. We don't ever ask for recommendations or anything like that, because we mostly just have like a random selection. But they can be absolutely anything. So we used to just have one specific one, but what we do now is we do random things. So it could be like specific cars, it could be specific car brands, it could be themes from TV shows, movies, anything. Hence why the selections of this week, I mean, you had off-roading, supercars, and what was the other one? JDM, Japanese cars. So right then, boys, okay, if you want to follow me down here, we need to stick on this main road. It's not actually that far now, it's along this road somewhere. So me and Tinks noticed it earlier, and we had to double look, and we were like, did Rockstar actually add this quite recently, or have you guys noticed it? Now, me and Tinks, as I said, we've never noticed it before. But for me and Tinks personally, we looked at it and we was like, that's actually quite hilarious. Hey, so this is the Easter egg, boys. Have you seen this before? It's the American flag, and it says, "This is broken, can I return it?" Now, I don't remember seeing that. I mean, you guys may have done, but the amount of times we've drove past here and we've not noticed that. Hazard doesn't like it. AJ's seen it. I've noticed that about a month ago or so, but before I've never seen it. That's what I mean. So is it possibly a new thing they've added, say, over the past few months? Or has it been here a lot longer? I genuinely don't remember seeing it. GTA is broken. It's Banksy. Yeah, GTA version of Banksy. Wouldn't surprise me. I think it's been there since the game came out. Well, I genuinely don't remember seeing it, AJ. Like I said, the amount of times we've drove past here, and I mean, it's quite abrupt. You look at that, you would notice that. Surely you would notice it. But yeah, we thought we'd show you guys it anyway, because like I said, we'd gone past it earlier on, and we were like, what the hell is that? Right then, boys, so that is pretty much tonight's stream. Obviously, before we finish, I'll give you guys the lay of the low for tomorrow quickly. So, like I say, it will be on YouTube. So we'll be starting the usual time on YouTube. We'll be starting in a public free mode, so you will have to obviously be a little bit patient with trying to get in, because most of the time the free modes are obviously rammed. So we will start off with the public side of it. We will try and obviously make some friends, recruit them to the stream. Obviously the usual rules stand, so if we get attacked we go after them, blah 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 blah. Once we've then done that, we'll move on to some community events. We will check out the community events, we'll have a look, see what they've got for this week. And then after that, depending on the time, we might add some game modes in and some free mode game modes, etc, etc. So yeah, I think that's pretty much a solid stream tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the off-road bash editions for tonight. Hopefully we have kept you guys entertained for the past 2 hours as usual. Very, very nice builds tonight, boys. Really do appreciate you all coming along and sticking to the builds. You've all done a good job. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the time trial at the quarry, obviously the big run we done up to the Mount Chiliad, and the drag racing. But yeah, we will be obviously adding more things in as we go along, keep everybody entertained. So yeah, we will obviously be continuing tomorrow, and like I say, Friday car meets, always the details will be put out on the Tuesday, and then the winner will be announced on the Thursday, boys. Don't forget, if anybody is interested in the single player streams, we do them on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They do rotate from Twitch and YouTube. I know, Craig, you've hopped into a couple of them, and we did have Grooved hop in. I think you guys hopped in on the Resident Evil one we done the other night. So that was good seeing you guys in that. So if anyone does want to hop in to them as well. Mal, I don't know why you've just blown us up. Please don't do that again, bro. One thing I will say, guys, if you do want some suggestions, we are thinking of doing some suggestions for single player and multiplayer games. We have got a few single player streams we'll be doing. We have looked into some of the old school Crash Bandicoot games. So if you are familiar with the Crash Bandicoot games, they did do the remake for the PS4, so we might do that on YouTube at some point just for a laugh, watching me get hilariously pissed off with the game, how difficult it is. We've got other games planned as well, and on obviously multiplayer wise as well. We are going to be looking into obviously more multiplayer games, whether they're free to play games, FPS games, and obviously GTA 6. So we won't be going away from GTA anytime soon. Even if GTA 6 doesn't come out, because there are rumours at the moment, I did put on YouTube earlier, that GTA 6 could possibly be getting pushed back another 6 months. It was mentioned by one of the Rockstar employees who does like head animation or something, but I don't know whether that's true or not, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm just going to quickly head back down towards Tinks. And yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it tonight. Thank you very much for obviously sticking until the end. Obviously we are keeping you entertained, which is a good thing. Don't forget, guys, this will be live probably midday afternoon tomorrow, so if you do want to watch the stream back tomorrow on YouTube, it will be posted around about midday. And yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, for 2k subs you should get Timon to do a Friday stream. Well, Timon's the head moderation. If we get Timon to do the actual stream itself, we've got no head moderator. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining. Big thanks from me and Tinks, everybody who's in GTA, on outside GTA, including the Bath. Thank you very much for joining. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow on YouTube. Have a good rest of your nights. And enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, boys. See you next time.